From the Forgotten Realms to Eberron, Dragonlance, and beyond, are you and your players ready to face perhaps the greatest evil D&D has ever known, the Whispered One, Vecna himself? On May 21st, Wizards of the Coast is releasing Vecna, Eve of Ruin, the first of two campaign-length adventures slated for this year that will be fully compatible with the upcoming revised core rulebooks. Hey there, adventurers, my name is Judd, and today on Short Rest Studios, I've got 5 reasons I am ready for Vecna, Eve of Ruin, and 1 reason I might be a little worried. Reason number 1, I'm excited. High-level play. Eve of Ruin is a 256-page adventure book for levels 10 through 20. And I know as DMs we have mixed emotions about running high-level games. By all reports, it's hard. It can seem almost impossible to appropriately challenge your players at that level, and that means players are probably going to get bored, and we don't want that. But this is not a homebrew game. You're not coming up with everything on your own. It's a published adventure. In fact, if we're still calling this 5e, it's only the second official module to go this high. The first was Waterdeep Dungeon of the Mad Mage, published way back in 2018. If the designers have handled this right, they've created the kind of game that will give your superhero level PCs a run for their money, and it'll be a blast. The second reason I'm excited for Vecna, Eve of Ruin, the return of Vecna. No, not that guy. Yeah, that's the one. For those who may not be in the know, Vecna is an all-powerful lich who first appeared back in 1976 in Eldritch Wizardry, only the 3rd supplement ever produced for original Dungeons & Dragons. Now, he wasn't a character at this point, he was just a head and an eye. Okay, it seems weird when I say it that way. He basically existed as 2 incredibly powerful and disgusting magical objects, the Hand of Vecna and the Eye of Vecna. Disgusting because in order to attune to these magic items, you have to remove the corresponding body part and replace it with Vecna's. Sounds no less weird that way, huh? Vecna's story grew over the years. He was betrayed by a trusted lieutenant. His body was destroyed. He came back. He was banished to the domains of dread. He came back. You get the idea. He keeps coming back. But it's been a while since we've seen him. In fact, other than Stranger Things, the last time I think we publicly got a taste of Vecna, the actual D&D villain, Arcan stole his hand in the first season of Critical Role. Let me know in the comments if I'm wrong about that. I might have missed something. At this point, Vecna's a god, and this multiverse-hopping high-level adventure looks like it could actually live up to a villain of that power. In a recent article, Chase Carter at Dicebreaker said they're Thanosifying Vecna, and I'm here for it.
I am inevitable.
Reason 3, I'm excited for this adventure, the return of archmages from D&D past. We got this recently in an official post on D&D Beyond. DMs will not only get to control this all-powerful lich as he attempts to bend the multiverse to his will, but they will get to take up the mantle of famous archmages as they work with the party to foil Vecna's ritual. Who are they? Well, we don't know. WoTC ain't telling. Maybe the old mage of the Forgotten Realms, Elminster himself, Tasha, the multiversal traveler, or maybe the leader of the Circle of 8, Mordenkainen. Drop a comment about who you'd like to see make an appearance in this adventure. And don't forget to like this video if you're enjoying it and subscribe to the channel so we can stay connected. Hey, I want to be real with you guys for just a minute. I've been unemployed for more than 6 months, and I don't say that to make you feel sorry for me. I just want you to know that when I ask you to support Short Rest Studios beyond watching and liking a video, it actually means something to me. You're helping me support my family in exchange for what I hope is something valuable to you. So here are a couple of ways you can help. You can buy something from my online shop. I'll link to it in the pinned comment. You can send $1 or $2 to my Buy Me a Coffee. You can watch more of my videos and let the ads play. And you can buy stuff on Amazon. Stuff like these beautiful dice I was recently sent by Paladin Roleplaying. These are exceptionally well made. They feel great. The colors are amazing. I'm going to drop an Amazon affiliate link to Paladin's dice, as well as a link to pre-order Vecna, Eve of Ruin. And when you use those links, it gives me a little kickback, but it doesn't cost you anything extra. Thank you so much for doing that. Now, the 4th reason I'm excited for Vecna, Eve of Ruin, that alternate cover. The standard cover cover isn't bad. Honestly, I feel like the design of Vecna in this art is a little lacking, a little lackluster. There are some neat little Easter eggs in there, ships, castles, a knight apparently frozen in crystal, but I'm digging that alternate cover. Black and gold with that desiccated hand front and center, the eldritch symbols on the back. It's striking and it's beautifully done. And finally, the fifth reason I'm ready to get my hands on Vecna Eve of Ruin. Multiverse-spanning adventure. There's no denying that multiverses are having a moment. Thanks, Marvel. But D&D has been playing the multiverse game for a long time, and there's something cool to me about breaking the rules to create a story big enough for Vecna. Your party's search for the pieces of the legendary rod of 7 parts will take them to Planescape, Spelljammer, Eberron, Ravenloft, Dragonlance, and Greyhawk. There will be new foes and familiar ones, and I think that sounds like an absolute blast. All in all, I'm optimistic. This sounds like a great way to celebrate 50 years of everything that makes D&D amazing, but one thing does give me pause, and that's related to one of the things I'm most excited about. Will this adventure do justice to all the campaign settings it takes us to? I'm not really a fan of Ravenloft. I'm just not really into playing gothic horror in D&D, but I know a lot of people love it. I love Eberron as a setting. Some of us already feel that Planescape, Dragonlance, and Spelljammer were mishandled by Wizards, and Greyhawk, with no official setting book for 5e, is the stuff of nostalgia for those of us who go way back. WoTC has an opportunity to redeem a lot here. They also have an opportunity to blow a lot. My biggest concern is that we'll just get a Forgotten Realms high fantasy slog with some weird backdrops. I do not expect to get to experience all the richness of these settings in a single campaign, but I think it's going to take more than a change of scenery to truly give us the flavor of those settings and to treat them with the respect they deserve. What do you think, adventurers? Are you excited for Eve of Ruin? Are you worried? Do you care at all? Let's talk about it in the comments. And please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel, and check out the pinned comment for some ways you can support Short Rest Studios. I really appreciate it. Did you miss out on the 2024 D&D release dates? Are you wondering if WoTC delayed them or not? Check out this video, and I'll see you next time on Short Rest Studios.